You know, the great command was to go out and tell someone about this Jesus. He's coming back, and he's looking for a church without spot or wrinkle. People, you are the church. Go share the good news. Hello, my Facebook friends and all that who are tuning in to my pal Val. And you know that I become your pal Val. I want to just say right now, we're in the park. I don't know the name of this park, but I'm here in a park and I'm interviewing Diedra, who is my hairstylist. And I'm going to be asking her questions and stuff that she can tell you a little bit more about how you can get in touch with her, and she's going to tell you about her salon, and we're just going to go on and on until this time run out. So I'm going to open up in prayer. You know that's what I always do. So I'm going to open up in prayer and then we'll get to talking. Okay? Father in heaven, I give you all the praise and glory. I thank you, Father, for all what you do in our lives, Lord. You've given me opportunities to share this ministry with others who do different things in life, Lord, but to encourage the body and to build and to edify the body, Lord. And I appreciate Diedra right now because we're going to talk about hairstyles and what we can do with hairstyles or what she can do. So, but anyway, thank you, Father, for this opportunity. And I appreciate you, Jesus. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. All right. I want to welcome you, Diedra.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah. So we decided to do it in the park today because Diedra is having some work done at her salon, and I'm just going to let her tell you a little bit about herself first, just to tell you a little bit what she does and why she does it. Okay?
Okay. Well, of course, I'm Diedra. I am the owner of Salon Empire, and I've been in business for over 21 years. I actually started in 1999. And no, one of my things, this was not what I was supposed to do. But I'm
Okay,
gonna
go ahead.
explain. I was actually in school for psychology.
Okay.
I was in college for psychology. And what happened, I had a friend that got killed. It was devastating. So I kind of stayed out a little bit, but I remember my mother, she came in, she was like, look, you're going to have to do something. I don't care what you do. You're going to get back and go back to school. So she used to have her friends come over and I would do their hair. And you could have never told me in a million years that this is what I would be doing. It just wasn't what I thought. But I was good at it.
Mhm.
Didn't know that I was good at it, but I was. So that's actually how I got into it. And
Okay.
I went to school just to do something to get her off my back. And
Mama's knows best.
right. And so when I graduated from cosmetology school, I was actually at the top of my class and I enjoyed it. So that's how I'm here today.
That's right. Okay. Well, I want to tell you that Diedra is doing my hair, and I'll go from the crochet, to the perm. And so since I've moved here, I've been here now 9 years, and so I was trying to find a beautician that would really take care of my hair, and that's what we all want. We want a beautician who's going to take care of your hair. And so I have found that, so far with Diedra, I've been pretty much satisfied. Sometimes I don't like, the style at the beginning, but after my hair sets, then I'm okay, So it's just the beginning of it, But anyway, Diedra, just tell us a little bit about different hairstyles that you do.
Oh, I do crochets. of course, natural hair, meaning we do braids, protective styles, relaxers. I still do the dry curls. I do just about anything except for braids.
Braids.
Right.
Okay.
I'll do some braids, but not not many.
Full, like a
Right.
full head.
Right.
Now, those full heads, I tell you, it takes a long time to get it all
Yes.
done. So, but anyway,
So,
so my question would be to you, when you see someone who comes in, say for the first time, and they're looking for a hairstyle, what do you say to them? What would be, with the texture of the hair? Because, Black people, we have all different types of textures of hair.
Right.
So do you evaluate their hair and tell them what would be best and how to take care of it? Whatever they're asking you to do.
Well, because first I have to listen to my client when they come in.
Mhm.
Everyone, basically, before they come in to see me, they already know what they like. So that's my first question is, what do you like? Now, I do get some that come in and they're like, I don't know, I don't take care of my hair well, so I don't know. So then, yes, I'll examine the hair texture, the fullness, and I kind of come up with some styles. And what I normally do, I tell people, since we have the phones and everything like internet now, I'll tell them, go pick me out 3 styles that you like and show them to me. And what we do then, I'll see which one fits them that they can get right. Like with the hair texture, with just what would look best on them and that they can take care of.
Right.
Because, I can do my part when you're in the salon with me, but it's also you have to have your maintenance outside. So if I give you something that you can't maintain, then you're going to call me back tomorrow morning and say, hey, I need to see you again. So I try my best to do something that they can maintain.
Well, that's good. That's good. And what would your recommendation for, even for the different styles, how often should someone wash their hair, and condition it? What's your recommendation of getting your hair washed and conditioned?
Okay, so I normally would tell people every 2 weeks is normally a good thing. That's kind of like a standard maintenance, right?
Protocol.
But for some, I have them come in if they can't. Like I do have some of my senior citizens that come in and they say, "Hey, I'm on a budget. What can I do?" So I see them once a month. But if need be, they will come in before. And like I always tell them, you can kind of tell. You know your hair better than I do because it's on you and it's with you every day. So, and a lot of cosmetologists don't listen to their clients, which that's what I do. Because a lot of times, just by me listening to you and you telling me, okay, my hair is not doing this, or it is doing this, or it's not doing this, it's not holding, then I know what to do at that point to kind of help you. So.
Yeah, and I find that with your salon. Matter of fact, let's tell everybody where your salon is. I know it's behind the Church of the Echo.
We're in the shopping center with the Echo. It's an Echo Life Church.
Echo Life.
Right there on Fairfield. I'm at 517 East Fairfield Drive.
5:17. And normally your hours are is about appointments, right?
Yes.
Right.
But normally I'm there. I take my first appointment normally at 9:00, and I take my last one. I try to take it no later than 5.
No later than 5. Okay, so that's a really full day for you, And but when you find people that just drop in, what do you do about that? Because I've been there where people just drop in on you. So how do you handle those situations?
Okay, so I have realized I'm getting older. And
we all are.
And what's what has happened is I try now to just go by my book, by my appointments. And I may have a few that may drop in, but that would normally, because normally my days are already booked, so that throws me back a little. So I'm working on that to where I'm trying to get most of my clients to just kind of book first, make appointments first. So, and if that does happen, what I'm trying to do now is they know that, look, my appointments come first, and then wherever I can fit you in, I'll try.
Okay. Do you find that another way of taking care is a massage, like massaging the scalp?
Yes.
You know,
The main thing for hair growth is blood flow, and to get your blood to flow, we massage the scalp. And I will tell my clients a lot of times, look, try brushing it at least 5 minutes a day.
start brushing it.
Right.
Okay, that's
When
good
you're
for
at
me to
home.
hear. I mean,
Yes.
because I know that most of the time when we come in, there's people where they're getting the extensions or the braids or the crochet or the sew in is because we're losing our hair, and it's become more prominent now,
It
and I
is.
just don't know what is the cause why we're so many people now they gotta do something. They can't wear natural hair, or if they wear natural hair, it's like it's less than 2 inch, less than an inch, because their hair is not growing. So
Well, when I see a lot of people with hair loss, or it could be several things. It could be hereditary. You have to look down your line and see, look, was my mother like this, or my father, or so that could be a cause, and also medication.
medication.
Yes, a lot of times when I see the thinning at the top, I'll always ask, "Are you on medication?" High blood pressure medication is. I see it a lot, but and what I recommend is you go back to your doctor and you talk to them about it. And a lot of times they may change it, they may not, but that's a cause, a major cause in a lot of people that I see.
But see, when you talk about blood pressure medicine, and I'm taking blood pressure medicine, and I don't like it. I really
Okay.
don't. And I'm just saying, but you're saying like to massage the head is to help the blood flow. So that's stimulating the blood flow.
Right.
But yet and still, when you take the medication, you're defeating the purpose. The purpose. It's like
Right.
you're fighting one against the other too. You want to keep your blood pressure low, but yet still you want to keep your hair. You want your hair. I mean, and
Yes.
so it's just like you're fighting one against the other to
Yes.
to be normal, to be normal,
That's it.
And so I'm finding that too. The industry with hair products, and believe me, I see a lot on Facebook. People trying to tell you how you can grow your hair this way, and I just wonder if it's just all a money gimmick, or is it products that really will help your hair grow?
I'm like you, because it's trial and error with me too. Like if we have a product, the only thing that we say is, look, we're gonna try it and see. And there are some things that work, but like I tell people, when they came out with the Rogaine, okay, so that was working, but what we found out was you had to stay on it. You had to continue to use it, because once you stop, then your hair would come back out.
Wow. And I'm just, and then, then we came out just a while back that it's talking about the hair straighteners or whatever now, it can cause cancer. And people been doing this all their life, and I never heard,
Yes.
and I never heard of the cancer thing just the last couple of years now.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Uh-huh.
That was my time hearing it also, but I mean, I could kind of see, but where because you think about it over time, um, and we don't know what's well, we know what's in the chemicals, but we don't know how our body reacts
Reacts
to
to
it.
it. Yeah. Well, you see, it's just like to me with medication, boy. And I'm
Mm.
telling you, I've been hearing so many products about diabetes and how you can
Mm.
get rid of diabetes. And they give you the same story, but everybody got a story, but they're telling you something a little bit different.
Different.
This will really get rid of that. And I'm just saying, all this is just, propaganda to make money and not we're not seeing people getting better. And believe me, I fell in those categories too many times, hearing people tell you that if you do this and this and this, and then they tell you it's already in your refrigerator, you can use this, and then at the end it's about another pill. And I'm just,
Right.
and it
No,
frustrates me.
you're right.
It really frustrates me to hear all these lies, and they get people to lie and lie and lie. I mean, that's what this whole world is all about now, lying. And the reason why I'm interviewing Diedra, because I want people to know what can we actually do to protect our hair. That's why I was asking about the stimulating massaging the scalp. I mean, some things are really natural things to do without chemicals.
Do you remember back in the day when great grandmama or grandmama they brushed
Yeah.
and they greased?
Mhm.
And we have found even with that, like some people, we found that now they're saying too much grease can clog the
pores.
pores, right? So that will stunt the growth also.
And
So
I always like when you go in any place, even when you go see it, you want to know more about what they're gonna, help you with, because whatever your condition is,
Right.
you want to make sure that you're in the flow of say, okay, I need this and I need that, and so that's what Deidre is about. She will tell you what you need and how to take care of your hair, and so and then even as we age we age, and we begin to lose our hair, and my concern is I don't want to lose it, so I want to come to
Right.
Deidre every time I can to get some knowledge of what can I do to restore whatever I'm losing, because I don't want to lose my hair. I think your hair is your part of your beauty of staying alive, should I say? So, but anyway, Deidre, you were still trying to say something about the hair products or how what they should use and not use. What you were saying, natural
the
products.
natural products, and I'm trying to go back to that. We
Yeah.
have it's so many products and that's out there now, and I don't know. It's just trial and error for me too. When I get them, and we have all the representatives that come in and the sales reps. Oh, this is the best product. Well, everybody's going to say they have the best product. So everybody's hair is different. Like when I have a lot of natural people and they say, "What can I use for my hair?" And I tell them, a lot of times I couldn't tell you. You might need a little of this, a little of that. Like we have different types. 4C hair, which is like the curly. You have some that's real coarse. That's right. So everything is not going to work for everybody, and you might just have to. I have one young lady who she says I spend so much on my hair, but it's necessary because she has to get a little of everything to mix it just to get the desired look she wants. Right.
And I find too that I'm just saying I mentioned this already that so many the black race is losing their hair just left and right, and
Right.
And I just, like I said, I want a beautician that's going to say, hey, your hair is doing this right now. So let's go and let's do A, B, and C. Let's work on this for a while before we do E, F, G, you know.
Right.
So it's kind of like, you know what you had, and now when it's leaving, you want to say, "Oh no, I can't." I want to do
Right.
something that's going to bring back my texture, my own texture, what I had. So, and the reason, like I said, why I'm bringing Diedra on here is because I want you to really evaluate your own selves before you even go into any salon, because you should know what you want. Because
Right.
Diedra said that she tried to accommodate what you're asking for, but yet and still what you're asking for, you got to make sure is that if it's going to line up what's best for
Right.
your hair. And
Right.
so I'm just hoping that we can go back to natural hair, without, I mean, the extensions and crochet, that's all good, but just think, when you use when you use it, it's artificial,
Right.
It's like when I get the crochet, it's artificial. Now, I did look up online that you can get the real hair, but
Right.
what I'm just saying
But it's
is that
still not yours.
it's not my hair,
Right.
though. It's not my hair.
Right.
I want to have my hair to be as natural as I can with growth, without all these chemicals. Because, like I said, I never heard about cancer, people getting cancer left and right, and then now they bring it on the hair product. And I'm in age, and I'm just saying, this just came up the last couple of years, and it could have been from the COVID. I'm telling you,
Yes.
I'm telling you, it could have been from the
Yes.
COVID, but who knows? Who knows? Because we get lied to all the time. All the time. No one wants to tell the truth. And all I say, all these things that have come out, it's been more for the pocket, the money pocket, and it's not really no care for you. It's just like they put a Band-Aid on it. And it's not just hair product. I'm talking about even when you go to the doctor, it's a Band-Aid. It's not helping you get cured. It's just like, and then if that medicine is not doing the job, then they're going to increase. Next thing you know, you're in the hospital for something else. Because, what tickles me is that even for the diabetes, they made the commercials where you can be happy. You can be happy with this medicine, And I'm just saying, where's our brain? Where are we thinking? I'm going to be happy because I'm taking some medicine that's going to eventually destroy my temple for the Lord, So, Diedra, I'm glad you're here with me just to talk, because I want people to know that we need to get back to the basic, the basic of living.
What I've seen now over the years, people are going back natural. We're going back to the press and curls, and what they call it now is a silk press. But
A silk press.
yes, and the only difference is just the products that you use now. But we're going back to that. We're going back to natural styles with low maintenance. When we look at hair loss, it could be years of tension, like braids. We see a lot of alopecia with just where you wear braids, the tension on the hair over time. And even my clients, they do it, but like I tell them, look, take a break. You can't wear this all the time. Every time you get your hair done, take a break. Wear your hair. Let's work on getting your hair back healthy. Let's work on your scalp, because your scalp is important too. So, and when you have it down, like I said, again, brushing, stimulating the scalp, getting your blood flowing, that will increase your hair growth.
Now, we're getting ready to close a little bit here, but tell me, what other things are you putting in your salon for people to do?
Okay, so, at first my salon was just an open salon where we had salon booths, but now I'm adding what they call now suites. And the younger generation now, they like their own privacy. They like to be closed in to where, you know, they do their own thing. So that's what I'm adding. And so I'm adding that for the newer generation. I'm used to the open floor, but they want to come in and they like
Be
their
private.
privacy, right?
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. Well, again, we're going to give you that address one more time.
517 East Fairfield Drive.
Okay. And this is where you'll find Diedra. This is my hairdresser, you guys. So you
Yes.
see, right now I got these little tiny little curls, whatever. But I'm waiting for her to get my hair done and see what's next it's going to be like.
Okay.
But again, Diedra, I want to thank you for coming in with me.
Thank you so much.
And I appreciate you being here. And we're out here in the park because we were going to do it in the studio, but she was having work done today in the studio, floor redone. She's just doing a lot of little things. So we're just grateful that she's here and we can do the interview. So look for this on Blab TV.
And I also want to add that I'm working on a cosmetology school. So hopefully at the end of the year, or well, the beginning of next year, or somewhere in the middle, I will have that established.
Oh, a school.
Yes.
Listen out for it, you guys. Take care.
Yes.
We'll see you next time.
Okay.
God bless.